This is Dominic John from OSIsoft. I'll be doing one of the keynote presentations at the Data in Motion conference. The topic of my presentation will be digital transformation. And one of the first things you're probably asking is, where am I? And really that's to set some context around what I am going to be talking to about this digital transformation. I'm actually in a gold mining town. It's 1852 was when it was first started. There's about 252 people in this town. Behind me, the road leads to the first supermarket. It's about 74 miles away. If I turn the other way and go down the road the other way, my first supermarket is actually 68 miles away. What's incredible is the house behind me has high-speed internet. And that's one of the first things I want to discuss. And that is really about connectivity. Connectivity is really the key to digital transformation. For the other aspect here, just turning around and looking over my shoulder, this town here is off the grid in terms of sewage. We don't have our own wastewater, but we have our own septic systems. And the next thing I wanted to really sort of talk about is the Internet of Things and how this is going to transform digital aspects of our industry. What you see here is a septic tank. That's my septic tank. If that fails, it's about 70 years old and overflows. I have a bill of around $35,000 to replace everything, including the leach field. So obviously I don't want that. So I embraced IoT. You may be able to see it, but there's a little white line going in there with a sensor that detects water. That's hooked up to a AA battery-driven gateway that's hooked up to the wireless. And no matter where I am in the world, I can get notifications. So when my number 2 becomes my number 1, you get my drift, I get to know about it, and I can take pervasive measures. But these are two big examples of what is really transforming us in terms of the digital world. The connectivity and the cost and the ease at which we can put that sensor and that data in motion. That sensor there was $60. And all of a sudden, what this is really implying is that it's now much more cost effective and physically possible to actually deploy this type of technology around the place. But also it's really important from the presentation I'll be talking about is that engineers have been doing digital transformation for years. If you look at OSIsoft, we've actually licensed as one of the vendors 1.5 billion streams of data. This is not new, but what is new is that connectivity or the extreme connectivity and the cost of putting these additional sources of information in. So as we move forward, there's going to be a hybrid world of this new technology as well as leveraging the old data streams, the existing data streams from our critical systems. And the focus of this digital transformation presentation will be looking at how that hybrid world evolves of some of the new technology coming and some of the existing technology and how we coexist.